Okay, folks, example number 3. Man, I love this stuff. It's just, it's a little puzzle. Just finding out which x and y solve both of them. And this is so much easier than the graphing method. I wanted to show you the graphing method because I wanted you to get an idea of what it is that's happening. That these are linear equations. When we graph them, they make a line. This line is a picture of every solution to that equation. I'm going to do the same for the other. And where they intersect, well, that's a point that's on both of the lines, which means the intersection point is the solution to both of the equations. Okay, so now we've got that in our head from the graph. Now we can use substitution and just make it that fast. So much easier, so much more accurate than graphing. All right, take the two equations and let's write them separately. 2x minus 8y is equal to 6. That's 1. Use black for the other. X minus 4y is equal to 8. Okay? Now remember, please take a moment. Find out which one's easiest. Don't go over here to 8y and try and get that by itself. Subtracting 2x and dividing by negative 8, that's ugly. It's going to give us some ugly fractions. All right? It's clear that this x is the easiest one to get by itself. Let's add 4y to both sides. And I'm going to get x is equal to 8 plus 4y. Perfect. Perfect. This is what x equals. It equals 8 plus 4y. So I'm going to take that and plug it in for x. All right? It just so happens in these examples that x has been the easiest variable to get by itself. Sometimes it's y. Don't be confused by that. Okay? It just happened in these examples that x was the easiest. All right, well, let's rewrite this. It's going to give us 2 times, not x, but what x equals. 8 plus 4y. All right? Minus 8y is equal to 6. Okay, well, let's simplify. We're going to distribute. We get 16 plus 8y minus 8y. Whoa, okay, whoa. All right, what's happening here? I'm going to combine 8y and combine negative 8y. Those two things cancel out, and they give us 16 is equal to 6. Well, that's not true. 16 never equals 6. What is this telling me? I know what it's telling me is that there are no solutions to this system. Now I want you to think about that for a moment. If there are no solutions, that means that when we graph the two lines, they don't intersect. What do we call two lines that don't intersect? We call them parallel. What do we know about parallel lines? We know that parallel lines have the same slope. You don't have to do this. I mean, the math already proved it. But let's just check the two equations and see if they have the same slope, just to prove our point here. All right? So the first one is 2x minus 8y equals 6. I'm going to put it in slope-intercept form, so that'll show me what the slope of the line is. I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides, and I get negative 8y is equal to negative 2x plus 6. I'm going to divide by negative 8 on both sides, or everything by negative 8, and I get y is equal to positive 1 over 4x minus, that reduces to 3/4. Okay, fine. But I know the slope is 1/4. Okay, well, let's look at this other equation. X minus 4y x is equal to 8. Let's subtract x from both sides, and I get negative 4y is equal to negative x plus 8. Divide by negative 4, everything by negative 4. And I get y is equal to positive 1 over 4x minus 2. Different y-intercepts, but the same slope. They're parallel, and that's why there are no solutions. That's why we get something crazy like that. When I get something crazy like that, that means no solutions. All right. Great job, guys. Let's look at the next example.